So today we are going to do how to prove a number as irrational number. How to prove? Okay, a given irrational number, how to prove it as irrational number. Like example, prove that root 2 is an irrational number. Okay, root 2 is irrational, we know it. But how to prove irrational number? So children, in 10th class board exam, compulsory this question will come for 3 marks every year. Either this or sometimes they will like 3 plus root 2 or 3 root 2 plus 4, something like this. But compulsory one question based on this will come. Procedure is there, children. There is a procedure, pro forma, protocol is there. We have to follow that protocol. Compulsory, all steps you have to write. Okay, root 2 I will teach, children. I will teach root 2, and I will root 3 and some questions I will give for you as a homework. You try to do and show. I will explain root 2, children. If you want one more root 3 also I will explain, but remaining all you should do. But procedure is same for all the sums. Okay, I'm explaining. Please try to concentrate everyone. This is the only procedure we have to follow. Okay, children. Please see here, all of you. Compulsory question, children, in board exams, 3 marks. Root 2. How to prove root 2 is an irrational? When this we are going by converse, children. Proving by converse. First, we will think like this. Imagine, assume. Okay, we'll assume root 2 is rational. Assume root 2 is rational. We know any rational number we can write in p by q form. Any rational number we can write in p by q form. Bring q here. P is equal to root 2 q. This is only procedure you have to follow, children. Then squaring on both sides. When you're squaring on both sides, children, okay, you'll get p square is equal to root 2 whole square q square. So what you'll get? P square to q square. Okay, children, bring 2 down, children. So q square is equal to p square by 2. Q square is equal to p square by 2. So children, as p square by 2 is there, means if p square is divisible by 2, then p also divisible by 2. You should write that statement, children. If p square is divisible by 2, then p also divisible by 2. Okay, children. So p is equal to 2r. What is r? Means the number which it is divisible. Suppose this is 10. 2 5 are 10. No? The number which is divisible. Again squaring on both sides. So what you will get, children? P square is equal to 2 square r square. But from equation 1, what we know p square as 2q square. Here I will put 2q square. Okay, 2 square r square. Bring 2 square down. R square is equal to 2q square by 2 square. This cancel. R square is equal to q square by 2. Okay, children, what you got again? Q square by 2. Means, again I'm writing, if q square is divisible by 2, then q also divisible by 2. Please copy down, children. Okay, so children, but p and q are coprimes. In p by q, children, actually we wrote in p by q, no? P by q is a coprime. P and q are coprimes. Any number we'll write in simplest form. Yes or no, children? What are simplest forms? Till you get prime numbers, you will simplify. Okay, till you get prime numbers, you will simplify. Like suppose I will say 15 by 20. What you will write? 5 3s are 5 4s. 3 by 4 will not be having common factors. That's why we stop it. So P and Q are coprimes. Coprimes will never have common factor. Coprimes will never have common factor. You should write like this only, children. Coprimes will never have common factor. But we got p square is divisible by 2, but we got 2 as common factor. Don't write short forms, children, in exam. But we got 2 as common factor. Why you got wrong answer? Even though p and q are coprimes, you got a common factor. Why you got wrong answer? Because our assumption itself was wrong. So you should say which is not possible. Which is not possible. Which is not possible. When it's not possible, what you will say? Our assumption is wrong. Our assumption is wrong. When our assumption is wrong means what? So root 2 is irrational, not rational. Like this we will do. Okay. Protocol is same, procedure is same, performa is same, everything is same. In this, I will explain root 3 also children just by changing the numbers. Okay, but you have to do full sum children. Okay, again I will explain. Just if same question I will explain, but with root 3 I will explain. Next, prove that root 3 is irrational. So assume root 3 is rational. If root 3 is rational, you can write root 3 as p by q. So p is equal to root 3q. This one, this one, this one. If p square is divisible by 3, then p also divisible by 3. So p is equal to 3r, 3r, because 3 into something is p. Again, 3 square r square. Okay, children. Squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. Here, what we got, children? This is 3q square. No, here equation 3q square. So what here happen? 3q square by 3. Okay, children. Everything gone. So what you got, children? Q square by 3. If q square is divisible by 3, then q also divisible by 3. Okay, but p and q are coprimes. Coprimes will never have common factor, but we got 3 as common factor. Why we got 3 as common factor? Because our assumption was wrong. So our assumption was root 3 is rational, but now assumption wrong, so root 3 is irrational. That's all. Anyway, for you to understand, one more sum I will tell, but this time again I will do the sum, children. Please try to understand. For you to understand clearly, again I will do full sum, children, neatly. Last sum, children. After this you have to. Okay. Please listen carefully, all of you. Now root 5 we will do, children. Root 5. Okay, same procedure, children. Assume root 5 is rational. So root 5 can be written as p by q. If you bring this here, p is equal to root 5q. Squaring on both sides, what you will get, children? P square is equal to 5q square. If you bring this down, children, q square is equal to p square by 5. If p square is divisible by 5, p also divisible by 5. Okay, because p also divisible by 5, we can write p is equal to 5r. 5 into something will give you p. Again, squaring on both sides. What will get? P square is equal to 5 square r square. But p square is how much, children? 5q square. 5q square is equal to 5 square r square. Bring this down, children. R square is equal to 5q square by 5 square. This gone. R square is equal to q square by 5. Same. If q square is divisible by 5, then q also divisible by 5. But in p by q form, p and q are coprimes. Coprimes will never have common factor. Coprimes will never have common factor. But we got 5 as common factor. Why we got wrong answer? Which is not possible. Which is not possible. Which is not possible. Okay, prime numbers will never have common factor except one. Okay, which is not possible. So our assumption is wrong. Therefore, root 5 is irrational. Root 5 is irrational. Like this. Compulsory, you have to follow this protocol. Compulsory. Okay, everyone. Okay, questions will come like this, or one extra step will be there, children. How it will come, I will say, first you copy this. Everyone should copy this. If you copy this, then you will understand, children. I hope you copy, children. Okay. Now questions sometimes will come like this, children. Instead of giving like this directly, they will give. Prove that 3 plus root 5 is irrational. Same question. One extra step will be there, children. Let 3 plus. Okay, children, or else we will discuss this in another class, children, because you will get confusion. So, as homework, what you do means, uh, Anyway, I will say one sum children, but again in another class again I will discuss 3 plus root 5 is irrational. If they ask, suppose how you do. 3 plus root 5 is equal to a by b, you should write. Bring 3 here. Root 5 is equal to a by b minus 3. Okay, like this you should do. Then what you do is root 5 is equal to b if you take a minus 3b. Then you have to do full procedure. Root 5 is irrational, you should prove. After proving if root 5 is irrational, a minus 3b by b also irrational, you should write, that's all. And this is irrational. Okay, again I will say children, don't worry. That's why I didn't discuss in this topic. I will say it as another topic. You do homework. You do children homework. What you will do means some I will give you root 2, root 3, root 5. I told you people do root 7, root 11, root 13, root 17, root 19. Find some same procedure you follow and do children. How to do if big numbers come? I will tell in tomorrow's class. In part 2, I will say. Okay, we'll make this recording as part 1 and part 2. In part 2, I will say. Because that will be, you have to follow 3, 4 extra steps. If you are perfect with these steps, then I will tell that. If you are perfect. So children, these 3 sums I told, and this 5 sums you do. These 3 sums, if you have any doubt, you check the video again and again, then you will understand children. Okay, slowly you stop the video, copy down, again you see. If you have any doubts, you can you stop in the middle of the video and you see that.